Boom shi boom shi boom 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 boom. Boom shi boom shi boom 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 boom.
Explore the jungle, swing from vines, climb a mountain, run with lions, secret tunnels and ancient ruins. Don't you worry, we'll be there soon. Fantastic! That's what you say when you're having a thumping day. Fantastic! Hip hip hooray, get ready for a thumping day.
Boom shi boom shi boom 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 boom. Boom shi boom shi boom 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 boom.
Ears are flapping now, don't be late. We've got no memories to make. Adventure calling from near and far in the kingdom of King Babar. Fantastic! That's what you say when you're having a thumping day. Fantastic! Hip hip hooray, get ready for a thumping day.
Boom shi boom shi boom 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 boom.
Pappy, we're here.
Where is he, Boo? I thought you said your grandpa wanted to see us.
He did. He said he had something to show us.
I bet that's it. Look. Cool.
Pappy?
Sorry, children. I just had to see if my old trick still worked. I once fooled Blacktrunk the pirate the same way.
Wow.
The greedy buccaneer kept trying to steal the emerald elephant mask. I spread word that we had hidden it in a secret jungle clearing. I hid there for 3 days, waiting.
And did Blacktrunk try to grab it?
He did.
Wow.
And I jumped out and caught him by surprise. With a little help from my royal guard.
Can I try the mask on, Pappy?
Just be careful. It is very old and easy to break.
Cool. Look, we're all wearing masks.
You children have given me the most tusk-tastic idea. What say we have a royal costume party tonight?
And everyone will have to wear a mask?
The funnier, the sillier, the scarier, the better.
Woohoo!
Look what I found. I'm gonna be a miner. I'm going to be a beautiful banana dancer. Ta-da! Whoa, whoa! Whoopsie! Sorry, Boo.
Ahoy! Make way for Captain Badou, the scariest costume party pirate ever.
The scariest and the shortest.
Ha! Whoa! Whoa!
Are you okay, Badou?
I'm tusk-tastic, Jake, because I know how I really can be the scariest pirate ever.
Do you really think you can steal the emerald elephant mask, Captain Blacktrunk?
Babar has it on display in his palace. It'll be easy pickings this time.
No! Bigger! I need something bigger for tonight's royal costume party.
Whoa, a costume party, is it? That'll be me ticket inside the palace. Now be waiting for me behind the palace, Two Toes, in case I needs to be making a fast escape. Arr, arr.
A pirate! What a jolie costume! And so realistic, right down to the odor of eel.
Arr.
And rude, too, just like a real pirate. Such acting. Très magnifique.
Muck and mire!
Arg! Give me your loot, you salty swingaling.
Neat mask, Boo.
There ain't no boo here. I be Badou, the world's scariest pirate. Remember?
You're making it kind of hard to forget.
I came to see if I could be borrowing some wood for me sword.
Sure. And look, I've made a banana dancer hat. Ah! My hat! Badou!
Oops. Sorry, Chiku.
Oh, no!
There. Now you've got a hat made by the world's scariest pirate. Gotta go finish my costume. Bye. Not Boo. Badou, the world's scariest pirate.
Well, you sure scared me.
Good. I need to practice. Arr!
Ah! Badou!
Sorry. Captain King Pappy.
R to you too, Badou.
Sorry, Pappy. I just wanted to show you my scary pirate costume. All I need now is a beard and a big pair of boots.
Well, there's an old pair of boots in my closet you can use. And here.
Thanks, Pappy. And I really am sorry about what happened.
Just don't get carried away playing scary pirate. Others may not find it as fun as you do.
I be hearing you, mate. Okay, Pappy. This is gonna be the best costume at the party. Can't wait to, show Chiku and Jake. Whoa.
I wonder where Badou is. I sure hope he's not going to... Ugh, my hat! Badou!
Sorry, I was just having, fun.
Yeah, well, scaring us over and over isn't fun. It's mean.
I didn't mean to be mean. Whoa.
Come on, Jake. We've got a costume party to go to.
Whoa. Wait. Come on, guys. I'm sorry. Whoa! Ooh.
Make way for Emperor Crocodylus!
Minty mango fizz, monsieur. A little too much fizz. Arr.
Shall we, my love?
There's Badou.
Arr.
Boo really can't get the hang of those boots, can he? We better go help him. You okay, Badou?
Badou? I mean, gee, I'm bumping and tuskerific, but nuts and noodles, I have to go now.
That didn't sound like Boo.
Hey, guys. I'm really sorry I got carried away with the scary, pirate act. A party is no fun without friends. Pals?
Always. Yay, Boo! But wait a second. If you're here, who was that other pirate?
Huh? Blacktrunk! Stop right there! No! He's getting away!
Ooh, bonsoir, my eel scented.
Dare to dance?
Happy! Blacktrunk is here! He stole the Emerald Elephant Mask!
You'll not catch me again, Babar.
We have to cover ground faster.
I know how, Pappy.
Good job, Badou. Arr!
Good evening, Captain Blacktrunk. You're under arrest.
Good job, Badou.
He wasn't so scary.
Yay, Boo!
Yay, you guys! Blacktrunk would have gotten away with the mask if you hadn't spotted him.
I think this calls for a round of minty mango fizz to celebrate. Shall we get back to the ball?
I don't know if I want to go as a scary pirate anymore.
Don't worry, Boo. I've got an idea for a tusk-tastic costume for you.
Ta-da!
Let's
go!
Woohoo!
Whose idea was it to have this year's zoomerblimp derby in the Slogs?
This is good practice. The race is gonna be cool.
It sure is tricky flying. Sorry, Ambassador.
Muck and mire.
Hey, what's Tersh doing? Whoa! Yay! Thumpin'!
All pilots return to Fang Fin. The zoomerblimp derby will get underway shortly.
Hey, Tersh, that slingshot move was no fair.
Come on, Monroe. Just because we didn't think of it doesn't make it unfair.
Is there a problem here, pilots?
Pappy! It's just flying in the Slogs is pretty hard when you're used to big open skies.
Then maybe you need to change the way you fly. There's always more than one way of doing the same thing, as Tersh just showed you.
Yep. Using what you find in the swamp is what we Crocs call being slog smart.
That move was pretty cool.
Which is why this derby comes with a pretty cool prize.
Oh!
The first pilot to cross the finish line at Picker's Pile will be made boss for a day.
Yes!
Yeah! Yeah!
See you all at Picker's Pile.
Boss for a day. Who is more deserving than me? All racers, to the starting line!
Good luck, Tersh.
You too, Badou. May the best pilot win. Snapper plan! Snapper plan!
How did that get in there? Hey! You can't take Tersh's zoomerblimp.
Once I'm in the derby and become boss, I can do whatever I want. Even make myself boss forever!
Oh, no!
The race is on!
Hang on, Tersh.
Well, Tersh, most derby racers use a zoomerblimp to fly.
My uncle took mine to win the derby.
He wants to be boss for a day so he can make himself boss forever.
My uncle is too mean to be a good boss.
What do we do, Pappy? The real boss could stop him if she were here.
But she's not. Still, there's always more than one way of doing the same thing. Crocodylus can't be boss.
If he doesn't win the race. Come on, Tersh. We gotta beat him.
Be careful. Who knows what the ambassador will do to win? I'd better follow you.
cushion beat me?
Hey! I'm bringing us in low where there aren't so many vines.
Don't go too low, Badou, or you'll hit.
Swamp gas!
You, that stinks.
Porcupine down! Porcupine down! Help! I'm slipping!
We're coming, Monroe.
Help!
Woohoo!
Thanks, your royal rescueness, sir.
Using that old stump as a ramp was pretty slog smart, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Tersh. But in the meantime, your uncle has pulled farther ahead.
We can still catch him. Come on, Tersh.
Woohoo!
If this swingling thinks he can knock me out of the race, he's got another thing coming. Huh?
Chico flew too close to a lapidil tree. That's where slither snakes hide.
Happy, follow me. Happy, log lift me. Tersh, grab the wheel.
Monroe, take the control.
Whoa! Chico, jump!
Thanks, Boo. Thanks, Your Majesty.
You're welcome.
But it looks like the ambassador's gonna win the race, huh?
And make himself boss forever.
Do you still think you can beat him, Badou?
I don't know, Pappy. He's awfully far ahead by now. I don't know if I could pedal fast enough to catch up.
So why pedal?
Thumpin'! Tersh, I need your help.
Me? What can I do?
You're gonna show me how to be slog smart.
A little more, a little more. Okay, stop there or they'll snap.
Here we go!
Woohoo!
Muck and mire!
Watch out, Badou.
Thumpin'!
Whoa!
Crocodylus takes the lead!
We gotta patch that hole.
We need a sticker sap tree.
Over there! You patched it! That was really slog smart.
A picker's pile! I'm just a bog bounce away from being boss forever!
Not so fast, Uncle!
If you come poop, get out of my race!
Whoa! You gotta get past him.
There's a lapidil tree coming up.
Whoa!
Hey, Badou, where did Uncle Crocodylus go?
He's trying to force us down.
Our zoomerblimp's gonna become a boat!
Whoa! Tersh, that's a fantastic idea.
We gotta cross the finish line before my uncle does.
There's always more than one way of doing the same thing.
Not fair! I was going to win! I was going to be boss forever!
Forever? Where'd old Scale Tail get a silly idea like that?
Seems the ambassador planned to use the Derby prize to make himself boss forever.
Well, bust my fang. So you boys didn't just win a race, you saved my crown as well. Only one of you can be boss for a day, though. Which one of you gets it?
Tersh should get the prize, your bossiness. I never would have become Slog smart without him.
Really, Badou? That's fantastic!
Good lad. I'm proud of you.
Wow!
No! That crown is mine! I deserve to be boss! I would have won!
Now that wasn't Slog smart at all.